My name is Allie Macaluso, and I am mom to two wonderful children, Penelope and Ciro. And Penelope is a leukemia survivor. In June of 2020, Penelope started getting fevers, which was really weird because the whole world had shut down because of COVID and we hadn't really gone anywhere. But the fevers kept persisting, and then she started complaining of some joint pain. And I just knew in my gut that something was up. I didn't know what. But I pushed for a blood test from her doctor, and she agreed, and she said that she would call me in a week with the results, and she called me less than 24 hours later, and she was panicked. She was diagnosed that night with leukemia, B-cell ALL. Penelope's treatment lasted 2.5 years, and during that time, she had to have several different procedures. She had to have surgery, she had to have spinal taps, many spinal taps. There was even a stretch where every Monday she had another spinal tap. She had to have infusions, transfusions, chemotherapy, heavy dose steroids, and antibiotics, and just a lot of supportive medicine to get her through that time. One thing I wish more people knew is that there is, of course, the boulder that is a cancer diagnosis. But then there's all the effects that come from the drugs that are needed in order to cure the cancer. We have a huge binder sitting in my cabinet, and it's full of a list of every single drug that Penelope has had to take throughout the course of the 2.5 years. And it's got all of their side effects and all of their late effects, because there are several things that can crop up later in life as she grows. She'll have to be monitored indefinitely, forever, just because of the treatment that she had in order to get rid of the cancer. Penelope's doing great right now, thankfully. She's doing amazing, and she won't be considered a survivor until the 5-year mark post-treatment. And she is at about 2.5 years post-treatment right now. At the time she was diagnosed, if I could have seen her now, 11 years old and riding horses and playing with friends and really just being a kid, it's just amazing. We're doing this for your grandkids, for your kids' best friends, for your neighbors, your nieces, your nephews, because unfortunately, someone you know will likely be faced with this type of diagnosis. And we want those families and those children to hear the best possible news that they can hear during the most difficult time of their lives. Over the next few weeks, I'll be running in the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's Visionary of the Year campaign. And that's a 10-week-long fundraiser that my family and I do in the spring each year. And we just help raise funds and awareness specifically for pediatric blood cancer patients. We are aiming to create better, less toxic treatments that are specific to children and their growing bodies. And the goal is to have medicine that will target and cure the cancer while leaving the rest of the body and the rest of the organs in a child's body unharmed. We have a huge goal this year, and you can help us by giving a tax-deductible donation. I'll put the link down below for you and a QR code here on the screen for you. Any dollar amount that you can give will help us. And if you feel compelled to sponsor our team or even join our team, the more the merrier, so please reach out. Again, the details will be below for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my family's hearts. This means the world to us that you are watching this video and listening to our story and helping to support our cause. We really appreciate it.